It's amazing to see what Roberts students, alumni are able to do out in the community and for, well, all across the world, really.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dina Porterfield, president of Roberts Wesleyan University. Our student athletes achieve at a very high level on the field and in the classroom, and they are dedicated to serving our community. The difference at Roberts is our students learn how to connect their head to their heart and engage their hands in service to others.
Hard to imagine that these things are going to pivot the success and outcomes of so many lives. We're partnering with the student athletes here at Roberts to kit up these parts that are being sent over to Uganda to be installed in hand pumps as part of our implementation for water projects in communities there. It's not just that there's dangerous water, it's the fact that it's not where it needs to be.
The latest Redhawks Reach Out helped the Ugandan Water Project. Before they went to work, the Roberts men's and women's basketball teams learned about the need for water in Uganda.
People are walking an hour or 2 hours with something like this. It weighs about 40, 45 pounds.
It was eye-opening.
It really makes me think about how I sometimes take things for granted. Like, I couldn't imagine walking an hour or 2 or 3, especially with this water container on my head.
When I came in and saw how important it is and the video and how everything he told us about the whole experience and him then being there, going to Uganda and actually seeing everything from up close, it's just a whole different story.
James Harrington, the CEO and founder of the Ugandan Water Project, is a 1997 Roberts grad. He's dedicated to making a difference.
These are all projects that are sponsored by Roberts efforts. Most years we impact about 100,000 additional people every year, getting them access to safe water. And since we were founded, almost 500,000 people in Uganda have safe water because of the projects we've directly done. The team in the US, we have about 8 or 9, some part-time, some full-time, and most of what we do is fundraising, raising awareness, and building partnerships. And then we have about 45 incredible men and women, all Ugandan, on the Ugandan side, that are doing this work every single day. You're gonna get a bag and put a label on it, and then at each of these stations, it tells you whether you put 1 or more of these parts into the bag. And then the last step, and this is where you have an opportunity to get personal, before you're done with it, you can grab one of these and just write a short note. It can be a sentence of encouragement to the people, the men and women on the ground that are doing this work. And this next part's really easy. Look at that, like a pro.
And when it was time, the Redhawks went right to work, packaging parts to restore pumps in Uganda for those in need of water.
It's like a bunch of little small pieces that you don't think would really do a lot, but they're saying that they're shipping out next week and it's going to bring clean water to a lot of thousands of people. They said they've impacted already 400,000 people, so to think that we're helping in that process is amazing.
As I walk around, I'm just amazed at what they're doing. I think the idea that they're doing something that in a week is going to impact people around the world.
Just like a basketball game, there was a countdown to the end and a victory. The Redhawks had put together nearly 300 kits that will be sent to Uganda in just days to help with the flow of water.
I think that's just really cool to see how quickly we can make an impact by doing something so small as sorting parts.
And this overall experience being here, taking things for granted is so easy to do since you don't realize the things that you have such easy access to. When we realize now it's a struggle for them, it just opens our eyes to be more appreciative of what we have.
If you'd like to help, go to UgandanWaterProject.com. And the Redhawks will continue to reach out to help raising money and awareness in several other events this year.
I think that it's really cool that we got an opportunity, both the girls and men's team, to make a difference.
So it is the hardest job I've ever done, but by far the most fulfilling. And part of what's fulfilling is being able to work with student athletes like the ones here at Roberts Wesleyan.
Give water, give life, go Redhawks!
The Roberts Wesleyan University Community Service Spotlight is made possible courtesy of a special friend of the Redhawks.